If you think hoops is more than a highlight reel, you just found your jam.
Just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me.
This is what's got the hype machine buzzing this week. The Minnesota Timberwolves fired head coach Ryan Saunders and immediately replaced him with Chris Finch, who they poached from the Toronto Raptors. The Timberwolves have the worst record in the NBA, but their number one pick, Anthony Edwards, is giving Wolves fans something to cheer about.
Anthony Edwards, that time he does finish.
And Edwards' game has not gone unnoticed by King James.
And boy, LeBron giving some love to the number one pick, and I'm sure that means a ton.
James seems to be playing in their school captain areas. He's also leading the revolt to have young gun Devin Booker named an All-Star. And the King clearly got sway. With one hot tweet, Booker's in. He's taken the call to replace injured Lakers forward Anthony Davis. Still, spare a thought for Trae Young. Despite averaging 27 points per game, Young remains snubbed and sitting on the sideline. What's a Hawk got to do to get an All-Star honor? Tyrese Halliburton is another young gun on the rise. Some had him as the top pick in last year's NBA draft on account of the 6'5" shooting guard's NBA-ready skills.
Got a clean look. Halliburton got it.
When Halliburton dropped all the way down to the 12th pick, the Sacramento Kings snapped up a bargain. The only people the 6'5" guard has disappointed this season are about 10 of the 13 teams who picked someone else ahead of him. Averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal and over 5 assists per game, mostly off the bench, he has great vision, consistently makes the right play, and is a quality defender. He's the most efficient rookie in the NBA, shooting 50% from the field, 45% from 3, and 82% from the free throw line.
Halliburton. Couple of fakes, decides to call his own number and throw it up, young fella.
Don't worry if you've never heard of him. NBA 2K don't know who he is either. We've all been asked stupid questions, and most of us are nice enough to answer them. But when you have to answer stupid questions for a living, sometimes enough is enough.
I used to tweet a dagger. How often do you guys talk after games, and what's that relationship like after a big win like this?
It's my wife. We talk all the time. What you mean?
Will the Clippers be back here Sunday playing the Game 7?
What?
That's a silly question.
Last question right here.
Shaq, let's just say that a snake bit your mom right up here, right in the chest area. Would you be willing to suck the venom out to win the title?
No, but I will with your wife.
Thank you, Shaq.
The Perth Wildcats have found their rhythm, taking some big scalps in the opening week of the NBL Cup. Bryce Cotton channeled some Steph Curry skills, drilling threes and putting the sword through Melbourne United's undefeated streak. It was a big week for the NBL's leading point scorer.
Yes! Oh, my goodness. He just keeps delivering.
The Wildcats guard went on to score another 30 points, dethroning the Sydney Kings in a long-awaited grand final rematch. Someone hand King Cotton the MVP crown. Catch the Sydney Kings take on Melbourne United this Saturday, 8 p.m. on ESPN on KO. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Keep ballin'. This is the Weekly Jam. Out.